So, do you have a test coming up from Mendy? Because I see your like got the Indy crack in the background of where you're coming from today. So you got some practice days coming up at Indy. What's the remaining schedule?
Yeah, so the remaining schedule, it's actually, we had kind of a long summer break, and now that Nashville hit and whatnot, it's pretty full time from here on out. So as far as I know, unless something comes up with like a potential new driver or coaching opportunity, not much testing coming up for us. But we head to Road America the last weekend of this month. So we race there on the 28th and 29th of August. I'm looking at my calendar over there. Which is one of my very favorite tracks. Actually, my first professional victory came at Road America. That was in 2015 in Aston Martin with TRG. So always look forward to going back there. And then we'll be going to Watkins Glen, New York, another favorite, and Sebring, Florida, and then we finish up at Indy. So 4 more rounds. It'll be a pretty busy couple months.
4 more rounds.
Yeah.
How would you feel about coming back on for another interview after the season? We'll talk about this season in general.
Happy to.
Good to hear. We'll do that down the road, and hopefully it'll be you as a champion.
That's right. That's right. Well, I'm a sucker for talking about racing, so you'll probably be able to holler at me just about any time and get in there. And of course, I don't know how much of our stuff you guys follow, but any of your listeners can certainly tune in, to us at fastlife.tv. That's our website. It's got links to our YouTube channel. A lot of my stuff now is really shared on Instagram, and then we've got the series on Amazon Prime that it's got a link to also.
Good to hear. Everybody, the links to his profiles are up here. The magic of editing,
That's right.
Yeah.
Right over there.
Yeah. You have any final questions or final thoughts, Justin?
Honestly, I just want.
I bet your dog has a question.
Definitely, the dog has a question for sure.
Yeah. Now I lost my train of thought. But no. Honestly, what are your chances to win the title? In your division? How do you feel about the remaining?
I should have a clearer answer to that. I haven't done the math on it. It would take pretty much a perfect season from this point out. Spencer and I were definitely one of the favored cars, and we've had speed and we've had qualifying results, but we haven't got the results in the races that we needed yet. We had a punctured tire in Sonoma after qualifying on the front row. We suffered a penalty in Texas, and then we were on the podium in Virginia. So we've got decent points. I think we're sitting in 5th place right now. But the challenge is that our closest competitors that are in 1st place have won every single round so far. So we got to find a way to get ahead of them, and probably realistically would have to win every single race for the balance of the season. But we're after it. We're after trying. We'll give it a shot, and there's certainly, we're with a team and with a car that has a chance every time it's on track. So let's keep doing all the right things, and I think we'll get some wins this season.
Good to hear.
Awesome. Good to hear.
Yeah.
So, Doug, do you have any final thoughts? That was my final thought.
My final thoughts. It's a pleasure to meet you, Derek, and it was great to see you racing out there, although somehow you're right here instead of in the car behind me.
Yeah. And I forgot. Doug and I always like to do is, how do you think this interview went for you as the interviewer? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a great question. No, I think it was a very smooth interview. It's easy to sit here and just chat with you guys. And those are always the kind of interviews I like to listen to. And it's just a conversation between a room full of people that love racing and race cars. So I think you guys pulled it off well.
Well,
No
thank
problem.
you.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate the feedback.
Perfect. So when will I be able to see the interview? When will you guys have this up on your channels?
Probably.
I will have it up as soon as we're done.
Oh, speedy.
Yeah. And on my channel, it'll probably be about a week or 2 weeks time because I edit it, you know.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I'll look forward to checking it out and to a follow-up interview with hopefully some victories to talk about.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully. All righty, everyone. I want to thank both you guys for appearing on our channels, and we'll see you next time for another motor racing interview.
Sounds good. Thanks,
I
guys.
will see you next time for Full Throttle.
Mm-hmm.